Today's horoscope, Pisces September 30th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Circumstances may be such that you consider letting go of a bad habit today. With Mars moving into a favorable aspect to Saturn in your sign, you might express yourself with more authority, power, and credibility. You are tempering your energy and displaying patience, and people are listening. You're also taking your needs for entertainment, romance, or diversions quite seriously, and you might put energy into plans that help you achieve a goal related to personal fulfillment and pleasure. You readily embrace a deliberate pace, finding it more satisfying to get things right. Not everything works best spontaneously, as some things benefit from planning ahead. One of the most significant periods of the year for your personal and romantic life is upon you today and tomorrow. As mighty Mars, the red planet of passion, sizzles through your solar house of true love, romance, and recreation, he will look at the great taskmaster, Saturn, now orbiting in your solar house of identity, your zodiac sign. This could be the day singles meet a soulmate who could end up being their forever flame. If casually dating, you may instead make a significant promise to someone to weather the storms of life together side by side. This could be love. Is there a financial fear that you ought to address? Think about how your insecurities impact your overall financial stability when the Sun in Libra and Mercury in Libra conjunct the South Node in Libra. You may realize that so much could influence your financial decisions and mindset. Childhood issues, fear of debt, and more could surface. Although this is an intense time, it can help you reassess what you need to work on to feel financially secure and stable. Work through your financial fears to feel economically empowered. You are one of the most physical of all the astrological signs. Do you have a daily or weekly exercise program that you follow religiously? If you don't, you should. This is recommended for people of any age. The vital energy that you derive from regular physical activity affects your mood, your ability to concentrate, your diet, and your romantic life. Keep the blood moving and you will be a happier person all the way around. Today, you're going to have a moment of pause, a relaxation period when you can take stock. The vibrations of the moment will be encouraging you to sort out the people in your life who are just acquaintances and those who are your real friends, what your profound desires are as opposed to those imposed on you from outside, and the superficial from the eternal in a serious way. You are hesitating about making a complete change in your comportment so that you can adapt more gently to situations, notably with your friends and family. But you have a supple mind so that you always fall on your feet. Be aware of this. With the moon spending its final hours in your work sector, it is aligning favorably with both planets in your income sector at the same time that the Sun and Mercury are starting their first weekend in your financial sector. This alignment makes it crucial to maintain balance between money coming in and money going out. To keep things balanced, the Sun and Mercury are looking toward the future regarding how you manage your finances, while, on the other side of this financial equation, planets in retrograde motion within your income sector are focused on revisiting past opportunities and exploring untapped income potential. At the same time that the Sun and Mercury are spending their first weekend in your financial sector and are taking over from where Venus, the planet of money, left off after leaving earlier in the week, the moon is spending its final hours in your work sector at a friendly aspect to both planets in your income sector. This is giving you insight into both sides of the financial fence, at a time when there is a lot to be excited about. Daily Planetary Overview. Have you ever found yourself falling back into old habits, even when you know they no longer serve you? That's the kind of energy you might feel today with the Sun and Mercury joining the South Node in Libra. It's natural to be drawn back to familiar patterns after all. They're comforting because they're what you know. But ask yourself, is this really where you want to be? It's tempting to retreat into that comfort zone, but once you're there, you might realize it's not as cozy as you remembered. In fact, it might feel more like a step backward than a safe retreat. The beauty of today's astrological alignment is that you have an opportunity to break free from these old patterns and move towards something better. With the Sun and Mercury opposing the North Node in Aries, You're being encouraged to step into your power and embrace new, healthier ways of thinking and behaving. It's like being at a crossroads. One direction leads to the familiar, and the other leads to growth and progress. Have you ever had a moment where you realized that sticking with what's comfortable was actually holding you back? Today offers the perfect opportunity to choose the path of growth, even if it feels a little uncertain at first. At the same time, today's energy is fantastic for fostering teamwork and collaboration. Have you ever been part of a group where everything just clicked? Whether you're working on a project with colleagues, planning a get-together with friends, or even collaborating with family members, today is the day where everyone seems to be on the same page. It's one of those rare moments when everything flows smoothly, and everyone is working together toward a common goal. If you've been craving that sense of unity, now is the time to embrace it. There's something truly special about feeling connected with others and knowing that your efforts are part of a larger whole. But as much as the stars are urging you to connect with others, don't forget the importance of taking time for yourself. Have you ever felt drained, even after spending time with people you enjoy? That's because, while social interactions can be energizing, they can also take a toll if you don't give yourself space to recharge. It's all about balance. Spending time with others is wonderful, but so is taking a moment to be with yourself. When you take the time to replenish your own energy, you're able to show up for others in a more meaningful and present way. So, if you're feeling the need to step back and take a breather, honor that. You'll come back feeling refreshed and ready to give your full attention to those around you. On a more practical note, things are looking especially promising for you right now. You've got momentum on your side, and it feels like all your hard work is starting to pay off. Whether you're focusing on career goals, personal projects, or even financial matters, you're in a great position to see tangible results from your efforts. Have you ever experienced that exhilarating feeling when everything you touch seems to turn to gold? That's the energy you're tapping into right now. If you've been putting in the work, expect to see some serious payoff. Keep riding this wave of positivity, and remember, you've earned every bit of success coming your way. Now, let's talk about love and relationships, because this balancing act isn't just happening in your career or social life, it's playing out in your personal connections too. Have you been feeling like your relationships are either too serious or not deep enough? Life has a way of swinging between extremes, but today offers an opportunity to find that sweet spot. Ask yourself, how can I bring more balance into my relationships? Whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, or even family ties, finding that middle ground where things feel both meaningful and fun can open the door to deeper, more fulfilling connections. If you've been leaning too heavily in one direction, either taking things too seriously or not seriously enough, today is a great day to make some adjustments. Lastly, if you've been struggling with routine tasks or feeling frustrated with the daily grind, you're not alone. We all have those days when the little things start to pile up, and it feels like you're just spinning your wheels. Maybe you've been feeling a little stuck or uninspired lately, but isolating yourself or getting frustrated with others won't help. Have you ever tried to push through something on your own, only to feel even more weighed down? This is a great time to lean on the people around you. Whether it's family, friends, or colleagues, don't be afraid to ask for help or just talk things through. Sometimes, sharing the load can make all the difference in how you feel. How about you? Have you felt the pull of old habits today, or maybe the urge to connect with others in a more meaningful way? I'd love to hear how these energies are playing out in your life. Drop a comment below, and let's share our experiences. After all, we're all navigating these cosmic shifts together, and there's something powerful about knowing we're not alone in it.